All right, check it out. We have the U.S.S. Enterprise NCC 1701E Sovereign class from First Contact, Insurrection, and of course, Nemesis. Now, this is cool because this is one of my favorite ships. It's really nice, and I do actually have one already. But unfortunately, here's my ship. We have a few problems. So as you can see here, she's in pretty good condition for the most part. She's a little old. Um, the painting was never finished, but unfortunately, while I was putting the ship together and doing the finishing on the painting, we lost an entire section of the ship. The decals and the instructions are gone, so unfortunately, um, I could never truly finish her. Plus, as you can see here, like with the deflector dish, there were color variations I actually wanted to try, but she's still, for the most part, intact. This is what it'll probably mostly look like, except this time, thankfully, I'll have all the pieces to the ship, I'll have all the decals, and I'll also be able to do stuff. No matter what, this is staying in my collection, and I actually will get worked on and finished in the painting steam. It's just going to take a little while longer because she was never finished. But even in her incompleted state, she's still incredibly good looking and well designed. So, not bad. This is basically, except for the missing parts and the paint problems, is what the finished product is going to look like. So, not bad. And as you can see here, this particular one had the paint on the inside of these clear pieces, and that is really good. Right here, 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 and even here. The thing is, though, I now have access to actual glow in the dark paints. So these two pieces right here will actually be able to glow at night, and because the paint is so good. So I wanted to show this off so that when we get a look at. Plus, it's just kind of cool to have two of them. I might be able to like say this is another ship and then have the other one. And also I have access to better paints now, so I can actually also do the color variants that are available for the ship too, because she has a blade of armor and there are different color scheme on the entire ship. See how you have all this decking and no windows? That's where the ablative armor in Star Trek would be. So with that being said, let's get into the unboxing. We of course have trusty throwing knife, but let's take a look. All right, so it's also not polar lights. This is a different model, so that's one of the reasons it does seem to look better. Here you go from the side, 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 and side. Now, here's the front, and look, it's upside down. Now, it is sealed, so that's the good news. As you can see there, the Enterprise is taking on the Borg cube. There's a lot of different color variants that I never got to do. And there's the stuff. And there's other models right there at the bottom that I don't even think they sell anymore, which sucks. And my uniform is right here. I even went and got my next generation, my first contact costume one for this unboxing. So here we go. Trusty throwing knife. And again, I don't even have the box to the original one either, unfortunately. And I now have a big box that's like getting higher and higher with each model. I still haven't even put Maverick's F-14 Tomcat together yet. And I'm also now eyeing his F-15. All right, so that's what she looks like. I might actually have to use this as my cover art. All right, here we go. It's been a long time. Also, the box was a little dented when it came in the mail, but as long as the model is in one piece, I don't mind. All right, that's what she looks like on the inside. As you can see here, fresh new model. So here's where our saucer section is. As you can see right there, like before, we have the impulse engines. There will be clear plastic and see through. We also have here, I'll be able to do a lot more work. See what I mean? So this is cool. You actually be able to build another model. Here's there's the drive section of the body. Pretty nice. So I'm definitely showing. And here's all the, including the metal parts of the stand. And here's all of the sections of look. We finally have both of the hosts. We have the impulse drives. And oh, and yes, and here is the I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. See right there, I didn't even paint in that one because that's the clear inside right there for the shuttle bay. And I'm thinking for that, I can use a particular glow in the dark paint I have, both to cover it up, but also to give it a unique look. And as I recall, I have orange, red, blue, and of course the classic green. So that's cool. That's also another thing I can finally, do something with. So I can give the model some quality, and I'll probably use like certain paints over in here to not interfere with the glow. So that's pretty cool. So as you can see, there are mistakes I made in the past that I can also correct with a new version of the model. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, it's pretty well done. So we have the old model and then we have the new one. So that's really cool. And there's the deflector dish, there's the impulses, there's the sides, and of course the main docking area. This is pretty cool. This is cool though. And this actually did come out pretty good. As you can see right there, here's where the main pieces are. You see the Starfleet logo? That's the base. And it was a pain in the ass to do because it's silver and gold. Then, of course, we have the nacelles, the pylons, and a few other things in here. I'm not going to take it out of the bag just yet because I don't want to lose any of the pieces. You can just make out the, right here. Hopefully, it's in camera. There's the shuttle. Yeah, it's hard to make out. There's part of the points as it's coming down from the slope. This is really cool. All right. And yep. Check it out. We have here's where all our decals and stuff are. I'm not gonna remove that anytime soon. I'm putting that at the bottom. But here is our assembly instructions. There we go. All right. It's not a hard model to put together, but it is something that I want to spend a great deal of time putting together and doing some stuff with. So as you can see here, there's the instructions, but we also have, which is something that I miss in a lot of these models I get nowadays, is an actual, honest to God, uh, color guide. This is really cool. So and see, look right over there. There's all our colors: light gray, dark gray, middle gray, blue, red, yellow, flat white, silver, gold. We're going to leave the hole the way it is, which is just the natural paint. But and the cool thing is actually, oh, and I've noticed that. Check it out. I don't know if you can see it on film, but right there is all of the colors that have to go in. So they actually do have the individual colors marked with the letters over here, so you can do the painting just right, which is cool. There's also a lot of people that will have their own look at it, and there's some stuff that's online that I'm going to look at too. So there we go. Also, she's just got this cool star field on the sides of the box. Different time when this was made, so that's pretty cool. And thankfully, even though my box was a little dented, it actually came in pretty good shape. You can actually see right there. But otherwise, the model is intact, which is really cool. So this is going to allow me to do a lot of work, a lot of little things, and just make it better. It'll never look like what is in this, but also if you look carefully here, you can also notice some of the stages of the ablative armor right there too, what I'm talking about. See how you have the blacks and you have these dark grays around the deck plating and stuff. That's the kind of stuff I have to try to get in here. And as you can see, she has a very particular look, and yet a lot of people do actually do like I'm doing, like I was doing right here with this one. See how you have all of that. So there's a lot going on here. She's going to take her time to get done, and I want to do that. I want to do this one right. Also, there's stuff I want to actually experiment with, and plus the model does come in and out. So if I feel like I need to work on a third one, it's not going to be that big of a problem. So guys, like and subscribe with the bell for notification, and I'll see you later. Peace out.